The following program contains shocking portrayals of action. If you suffer from cowardice, Randall may not be right for you. Check with your video game supplier.
Speaking the truth when others hold their tongues. Wrestling for justice with left-wingers and crocodiles. Resisting the temptation to keep the peace at any price. Man enough to walk his cat, Randall Terry.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, I ain't going fishing, I'm going fighting and fishing for headlines. But before I throw this at you, check out my boots. Oh yeah, what every activist needs to wear before they go on the road. Crocodile boots or alligator boots, either one will do just fine. These are gators. Oh, I love you. And I'm telling you right now, we are going to have a phenomenal program. All right, let's start with why am I dressed this way? We're going on the road, baby. 11 days, 13 cities. 10 people, 6 adults, 4 boys, 7 and under, and a dog named Molly, traveling in 2 RVs and 1 minivan on nearly 2,000 miles each of road trip. It's going to be incredible. And I'm going to talk to you about it in today's program. Today's headlines: Dallas, Texas, and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. People with brains and backbone are going to have a protest outside of their Republican senator's office or their Democrat senator's office saying, filibuster Kagan. And iTunes, we call them podcasts. We had one of our distributors tell us that right now we're averaging about 100,000 podcasts a week of this show. Eat your heart out, bloggers. And the streaming company that streams this show told us today 1.8 million people have come to watch this program online, and that does not include the people that are watching us in Florida, Texas, Tennessee, Georgia, New Mexico, and Missouri. I'm telling you right now, listen, it's clearly not about talent. It's about people wanting leadership, to take them out of the cyber ghetto, to take them away from the television, into real battle, not just clicking and clacking in the blogosphere and in cyberspace, but to real battle, and with a hope and a vision and an agenda for victory. That's why we have this program. That's why it's growing by leaps and bounds. And that's why we're about to take this show on the road. We don't just talk about it, we do it. All right. Today's program is brought to you in part by RV the Movie with Robin Williams. Robin, my wife and I have laughed our hearts out watching you in our RV. And by the National Right to Life Committee, raising tens of millions of dollars so they can watch us make news on TV. I'll be right back after this quick word from Sir Reginald Blaine. Hey, listen to me. If you want to know how to help change the course of history, you have to know how to have your voice be heard. That's what this trip is about. That's why I'm dressed like this. We're going on the road, baby. We're going to take you with us. Reggie, take it, man. Make it happen.
Just turn the thing on. I got something to say. It occurred to me the other day that there are pharmaceutical companies that are pushing a new drug. It's called Are You Harry Reid? Ha! 486. Yeah. What they're saying is we need Harry in the Senate because he's our main man. He's like our pusher. He's our connection from the underground drug trade to the above ground political rulers. So if you're trying to figure out what's going on, follow the drug money, honey. It's that simple. Harry Reid is the pusher, the drug companies are the maker, and you, the American public, you the chump who is addicted to the socialist welfare plantation that Harry Reid helped to build. Oh.
Welcome to today's program, friend. All right, listen closely to the rules of this broadcast. You see how I'm dressed? We're leaving. We're going on the road. And I'm going to take you with me It's going to be a phenomenal trip. It's going to be an intense trip, a grueling trip, hopefully an entertaining trip, and hopefully you'll also learn an awful lot about what it means to be a leader, an activist, somebody who makes headlines and helps define the debate. All right? That's why we do the things that we do. And by the way, why do we care so much about whether or not child killing or the fight against homosexual marriage or the fight against the Social Security, or rather the massive debt and Social Security that we're going through, all these things? Why do we care if it gets press? Well, this is the TV generation, baby. If it ain't on television, it doesn't exist. Oh, Mitch, is that you? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet Mitch McConnell. Mitch, we're going to see Mitch in Kentucky. We're leaving actually tomorrow, and we'll be going to 4 of his offices in the state of Kentucky, asking him to filibuster. Mitch, how do you feel about the filibuster? Oh, really? No. You might have the votes. All you have to do is keep them from getting 60 votes. I know you don't want to look bad, but there's more to being just and honorable than just looking good. Sometimes there's a fight worth losing. All right, look, I don't agree with the premise of what you're saying. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mitch McConnell and McConnell's GOP Kentucky-led chickens. We're going to see him on the road. Mitch, I'll see you next week, and we'll be out in front of your office. I hope that you can send an aide out to visit with us, okay? All right, thank you. All right. Sorry for that interruption, folks. All right. Part of what you've got to do is get on television, get in the newspaper, get in the radio, because if it's not in the press, people think it's not even real. I mean, think of how many candidates you've heard of that were really good people, but they just weren't on TV, and people thought, well, he must not be a winner because he's not on television. Well, then help him get on TV. Hello? So, by the way, let's go to the news, because there's some really cool news here. I've got some friends in Dallas, Texas, and in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, protesting, demonstrating, holding press conferences at press offices like this guy, Bob Casey from Pennsylvania, who says, I'm pro-life, but then he votes to give money to baby killers and votes for baby killers to get on the Supreme Court. We've got pro-lifers that are, I know this is crazy, they're getting away from their computer, getting out of cyberspace and getting into real battle. Leaving cyberspace? Isn't that like an oxygen tent? Won't they die? No, they won't die. They might make some headlines. They might actually get their story and their message heard by the senators that they're trying to reach. Yeah, there's a lot of senators who don't read their emails. They don't take phone calls. But guess what? They read the front page of their paper. They watch the television news, and they see when people make headlines like this joker. Gosh, you got a dark edge about you. Ladies and gentlemen, you might notice that this man is an abortionist. He's a child killer. Please don't kill that baby. Abortionist thank Stevens. He's the former Supreme Court judge who's leaving. And, of course, there are people who want Elena Kagan to replace him. Now, listen to me. This insane person with this insane costume is going to be traveling on the road with us in Kentucky, Alabama, South Carolina, Tennessee, making headlines and getting in the paper, while prim and proper people all over the country wring their hands and click and clack and say, oh, it's really inappropriate for you to show these graphic images. Hello? This guy will get more attention for the truth than you will, whining and wringing your hands. Why not join us in battle, baby? We'll see you soon. You actually frighten me. There's a dark edge about you. Look at the face. It's scary. All right. If you want to do this in your community, it's doable. Listen to me. It's doable. All you have to do is go to terrycast.com. See that little name on the screen there? terrycast.com. And click on the button that says orders. Orders. Not like, oh, I want to order something. No, it's like, I'm giving you an order. And when you do what those orders say, you can make headlines. I'll be right back, and I'll show you the inside of our RV.
Why is it then when you have been looking for something for hours, you find it in the last place you look? Could it be that it's because when you find it, you quit looking?
Moments with Moses. I will lay your cities waste, and will make your sanctuaries desolate, and I will not smell your pleasing odors.
Welcome back to the program, friend. Yes, we are going on the road, 11 days, 13 cities, 10 people, 2 RVs, and a minivan, and a dog. Would you like to see those RVs? Yeah, it's the lap of luxury. We did some filming earlier. Just check it out. Well, this is what it's like. Actually, no, I can't even describe it to you. I can't be real. The only way that you could ever really know what it's like to travel in an RV across the country with small children, in 2 RVs, with 6 adults and 4 boys and a dog, and this minivan right here. Okay, this one, and kids screaming your name. The only way you could ever really know is to watch the movie RV with Robin Williams. But since you can't do that, let me take you inside really quick, and the lighting is probably going to be a little dark in there, but let me take you inside so you can see what the lap of luxury is like for activists. This RV was built in 1987. Oh yeah, baby, it's vintage, like a vintage Cadillac. It's an Imperial Holiday Rambler. Huh. This is solid oak. I'm talking vintage. Come on up here and look at what guys get to ride with. This is a jackknife bed. Somebody's going to have to sleep here, okay? This here opens up. I don't know if I can do it. Oh, look at this. This is a bed. A human has to crawl up in here and sleep in here. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Then you've got your driver's seat, your passenger seat. Got your swivel chairs over here where people can play a card game or something. Check this out. Come on back here. Sinks. Stove, you getting this, Gary? Mm-hmm. Refrigerator, nice. Microwave, all the amenities. A teeny itty bitty bathroom. Can you get in here with me? I don't think that we want to do that. Check this out, how small this is. Now we're gonna have 4 adult males riding in this thing, okay? And they're gonna be living in here for 2 weeks. Yeah, that's the toilet. I'm not kidding you. You can't show toilets on TV, isn't that the law? Okay, come on back here. The master bedroom. Nice. The master bedroom. Check this out. These beds are almost 6 feet long. Oh, I could touch my toes down there and my head right here. Now, this is the one I drive with me and my family, my wife and my 4 sons and our dog. It's like driving an IMAX theater. These windows are so huge. And by the way, the first time I ever drove this thing was when I drove it off the parking lot. I never had a test drive. We actually pulled up another unit and loaded all the stuff into it, the towels, the bedding, the food, everything, loaded up. And the first time I drove it was when I was driving off the parking lot. My knuckles were so white, I actually got arthritis from that trip. It was terrifying. Let's go inside though, it's really cool. Check this out. The steps don't work. Yeah, the steps are supposed to like come out. This door broke off. This happened when we were going through a toll booth one time. It snapped. It flapped open and then it caught the concrete pylon. It broke right off. My wife doesn't want to put it back on because we can put a cooler there. It's kind of like groovy white trash. Check this out. This is how we hose off the boys. Before you come in, boys, this is what you're getting. A little shower from mommy and daddy. Come on, work. It's intermittent. All right, let's go inside. You want a hand, Gary? You can do it, buddy. Come on. All right. This, my friends, is the lap of luxury. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. Their RV is way better than ours. They have solid oak. Ours is pressboard, crappy stuff, crappy fixtures. Ours is 20 years newer, but they don't make things like they used to. But we have one thing that they don't. Check this out. You ready? Okay, here we go.
Look out. Check this out. Get this on film. Yeah, the wall's going out. You see that? It's called a slider. It opens up the whole thing. Now here's the table where 6 of us get to eat dinner. Do you think 6 of us can fit here? I don't think so either. Behind this screen, bunk beds and a bed where all of us sleep, and a bathroom. Yeah, for 6 people. And a dog. It's a great and glorious life. My wife said, shh, quiet. This is what happens on the road. Your kids interrupt you. My wife said, just please don't take them in the bedroom and show them the bathroom in our RV. Hey, I can do that. She's my wife and I love her. Back to me in the studio. I just wanted you to get a taste of what it's like to see life on the road. Watch the movie with Robin Williams, RV. Yes, I'm perspiring. This is life just this far away from the edge of hell.
Yes, we're trying to have a little bit of fun. No, it's not the edge of hell. It's probably not even the edge of purgatory, but it's going to be a long trip. If you're somebody given to prayer, I actually am pleading with you, please pray for us. Pray for our safety. Pray that we have a phenomenal impact. And when we come back from this break, I'm going to give you some really clear marching orders in ways that you can be involved in this trip from the comfort of your own home, yea, verily, and from cyberspace. Send missiles in from cyberspace to cover for us, yeah.
You can properly picket legally if you want, and you don't want to. Please stand up.
Courage is rightly esteemed the first of human qualities, because it is the quality which guarantees all others. Sir Winston Churchill.
Hello again, friend. We're leaving tomorrow for a 11-day, 13-city tour, almost 2,000 miles, 3 vehicles. I'm asking you to stand with us in the following ways. Number 1, please pray for us. All right? It really will be a long trip. I don't want any accidents. I want the kids to be healthy, everyone else to be healthy. Number 2, I'm asking you to go to terrycast.com. That's terrycast.com. There it is on your screen. And you can send your own letter to every senator in America by fax. Emails get deleted. Bang, 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 bang. They're gone, okay? Phone calls, they might take it. They might say leave a message, and then they hang up on you. But a fax, a staffer has to get it, read it, and somebody responds to you. If you were to send a letter by mail to every senator in America, it cost you over $50 for postage and printing. For literally $17.50, that's 17.5 cents per senator, you can fax a personal letter to each one. So please go to terrycast.com and just vent your spleen. Tell them what you think about Kagan. Demand that they filibuster her. And then the third is, for those of you who just don't want to take the time to send a fax, or you don't know what to say, but you really believe in what we're doing, I beg you, go to terrycast.com and make a contribution just to help us with the food and the gas on this trip. One of the reasons we're going in those crazy RVs is because it saves so much money and time. We're not going to fancy hotels. We're not going to fancy restaurants. We're eating meals in the RVs, sleeping in the RVs. We're driving in our house. But guess what? The house needs gas to get down the road and needs food to put in the tummies, and that means we need help. So I ask you sincerely, if you like what we're doing, go to terrycast.com and make a contribution to help pay for this trip. When we come back from this break, some words from Thomas Jefferson, and then I'm going to be out of here on the road again. Something, 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 something on the road again.
You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at noonday.
Hi, friend, I'm Randall Terry. Thomas Jefferson said, all tyranny needs to gain a foothold is for people of good conscience to remain silent. Well, you know, when he said that, he knew that people were talking in their houses and with their friends. That's like us blogging, sending emails. We're venting our spleen. It's not necessarily being silent. It's more like a whisper. Listen, I don't want you to whisper. I want you to learn how to shout it from the housetops. How do you do that in today's culture? Get on television. Get in the newspaper. Get on the radio. Yeah. I want to teach you how to be front and center with your voice crying out for justice. Go to terrycast.com and click on orders and learn what you can do. terrycast.com. Go there. Fight. Help us to fight. God bless you.